it was his job in his mind to protect his fam. You see, Pops ran up on his mom, then Pops just up and ran, and for them to fare well on welfare wasn't in the government's plan, so it was up to this young boy push to the position of man. Because even on sunny days, the storms would rain, and Mama now used crack rocks to ease the pain, so we started selling rocks in vain to keep Mama in supply. So no longer would she have to sell her body to niggas in the hood driving by. Only looking to find a good time when we beat him and his younger brother for no more reason they would cry when at night these guys would come and climb and pry between their mother's thighs with their hormones would cry to discomfort and would scream out, why? You see, those tears never wiped clean till after you turned 13, and while in those spots with niggas from the block learned how to make cream, because with cream came esteem, and with a check came respect. And with respect came power. So he said to himself, this was his time, this was his hour, and set out with a hunger to devour whoever was in his way. Because nowadays in the whip, he had a banana clip AK. And for any brave soul in the residence window would climb, he had a black rhino how to tiptoe Tech 9 and doing crime, and his mind was fine. Pulled his first homicide just after he turned 9. Caught a dude that was pimping his moms and he shot him 5 times. Saw the fear in his eyes. Felt the power like Bishop and Juice and was known to checkmate fools on a daily basis. Took care of a lot of witnesses, so yeah, he beat a lot of cases and he held down the block strong with the gun. But found out when you live your life by the gun, final judgment comes not only by a judge's gavel, but by another nigga with a bigger one. Another one of God's children dying way too young, and if not dead, then locked up, still unable to raise our sons. And we need to raise our sons. Be a manly God so they can rise past the ignorance and poverty line of today's horizon. Start a new day by dawn's early light. Because every day is another battle in this war called life. And surrender is not an option, it's a must that we fight until we are no longer products of our environment. And we can persevere in spite of it. And it starts by teaching things as simple as 2 wrongs don't make a right. Teaching not just the value of a dollar, but the value of a life. That we can be fathers, not just by sex partners, but by the partner of a wife. Faith, not in the almighty dollar, but in the almighty Father instead. And know that we can't simply pray and expect salvation because faith without works is dead. Teach them to raise their heads and keep them held high. How to walk like men, look people square in the eye. How to humble their hearts but instill a sense of pride. Teach them that life ain't easy, but still we got to try. And that's why we've got to do all that we can if we ever hope to improve the position of man. Peace.
Final round, we need 5 scores for D-Rod.